Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Today is Sunday morning. Sorry for all the time that I've been away. I've been on vacation, so now I'm back home from Florida, and I'm coming back to you with a Sunday morning get ready with me tutorial, starting off with my eyebrows. Okay, so next I'm going to take my NYX Stick It Brow Gel and just use that on my eyebrow hairs to help them stand up and to stay in place, and also tint them a little bit. Out my Juvia's Place Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Eyebrow Pen. I kind of need another one because this one is getting a little dry because I'm running out of product, but I'm just going to draw little tiny lines which will mimic eyebrow hairs on my eyebrows. I have a new concealer from Becca Cosmetics, and I believe my granny and my mom got this for me from Burlington's. While I was on vacation, they just like to look in the makeup sections and like stores like this, and this happened to be like a really spot on shade for me, especially for like the outer parts of my face. So I'm gonna use this to just carve out my brows. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my blending brush and just blend in that concealer. As you can see, this shade matches like pretty close. So, and this concealer, I feel like, I didn't really read the box, I will, but it feels like it's very full coverage, it's thick, and a creamy consistency. I'm going to go in with this pressed powder, and I'm just going to set that concealer on my under my under eyes with the same brush. I don't know if I've shown this before, but I usually do this so whenever it's time for me to put eyeshadow on, it just blends seamlessly and it doesn't look really cakey underneath of my eyebrows. Alright, so now I have my eye tips on. I'm just going to go with my e.l.f. eye primer, which I think I might need more of this too. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyes and blend it out with my fingers. So I'm just using this Venus 2 palette, and I'm going to go in with that shade and put it on my outer V with this angled brush. I just was prompted to use this palette because I brought the Heat palette and my Juvia's Place palette with me on vacation, and like those are the only two palettes that I was using for about a week, so I was like, let me use something that I haven't used in a while instead of using the same ones over and over again. So yes, you've seen this on my channel a ton, but I haven't used it in like a week, so here we are. Alright, so now with my e.l.f. blending brush, I'm just going to take that orange shade and put it above that mud shade. That's what the name is called, mud. And use the orange shade just to blend out those edges, and it kind of gave me like a little bit of like a sunset vibe where like it has like the pretty orange and or sunrise vibe with the pretty orange and the pretty yellow and all of that. So yes. I'm gonna go in with this yellow shade, and I'm just gonna put that all over the lid and just complete like this kind of sunrise look with these oranges and the yellow. Super cute, pretty, and toned down. I didn't use like neon shades. This is just all kind of neutral shades. It's very soft and beautiful. This ColourPop eyeliner. It's just in the shade black. I'm just gonna put on some eyeliner, and after I put this on, I realized that like I'm not the hugest fan of it, because whenever I put it, like whenever it dries down, it's kind of like, it doesn't flake off, but it's kind of like flaky on my eyes. It doesn't leave like a smooth finish like my gel liner or the eyeliner I have from Shop Miss A, or even the e.l.f. one that I have, felt tip liner from e.l.f. And I just don't really like the finish of it. The application is like really easy, but I don't really like the formula of this liner that much. Okay, so I've done both eyes. Now I'm just going to take off my eye tapes. And I really wanted to do lashes today, but I just did not have enough time. It was a brand new pair of lashes. I'm about to show you guys. They're from the Dollar Tree. They're by Ione. Look how pretty they are. Like, literally, these lashes are my like new favorite lashes, and they like are so subtle and beautiful, but I just did not have enough time to do that this morning. So I was going to use my Vitamin Glow, but I had to throw it away because there's no more left, so yay! That means I used all the product, and that's good. So I got this new thing from Charlotte Tilbury, the Flawless Filter. It's not foundation, but it's like you put it underneath of your foundation, and it's not a primer. That's the shade, and I just got the mini one because I'm like, I'm going to see if I like it or not. And I smelled it. It doesn't have a smell, and look how pretty it is. Like, look at my face before right now, and then after, like, I rub all this in, look how like glowy my skin is. It's so pretty. You guys, just look at the glow it's like already giving me. It's so pretty. It looks super natural. Even like though the shade was a little bit light, like you can't even tell. Look at, I mean, it's just beautiful and glowy. And for me, as someone who uses powder, this is what you want underneath of any kind of powder you use, so your face doesn't look like very monotone. Okay, so moving on my normal face routine, I'm going to apply this Born This Way concealer. This one's the Radiance finish. And then I'm going to also use my other concealer by Too Faced. And it's the full coverage finish. Alright, so going in with the Becca Cosmetics concealer. I'm going to spot conceal my face. I just like to use concealer more than I like to use foundation, just because it's less heavy, and my face isn't all one color. Like, the inner parts of my face are very light compared to the outer parts of my face, which are darker. So if I use concealer, I can match my skin tone a lot easier than me just putting like foundation all over my face. Now I'm just going to blend in all those little spots with the sponge. I'm going to go with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder, and I'm just going to set all this concealer so it looks nice and mattifying on the skin.
A lot of this concealer is kind of already self-setting, but I like to have a little dust of powder on my face as well. So now I'm going in with my NYX Sweet Cheeks liquid blush, and I'm just wiping that in an upward motion on my cheeks and on my nose. And I put a little bit too much on my nose, but it's okay. The reason why I put it in an upward motion is so my face looks more lifted and it doesn't look like droopy or like short, but it makes my face look lifted and longer and snatched. Alright, now going in my Laura Mercier highlighter. I'm just going to lightly dust it above this blush just so I have a little bit of glow, because I didn't really use any glitter for today's eye look, so I have to shine somewhere. Look how pretty it is. It just adds a little subtle glow to the face. Okay, so finishing up the eyes, I'm just going to go back in with that original shade that I used. I also get a new brush. I feel like it's perfect for the under eyes. Like, I don't know if that's what it's for, but I just kind of use brushes for whatever feels like what's right. But it just felt like the end was skinny enough to fit like right underneath my lash line, just as you can see. And then the other end was just like soft enough to blend it out, and I was like, this is perfect. So yeah, I'm just putting that underneath of my lash line, and just to tie it all together and using that fluffy end of the brush to just blend it out. Alright, so last but not least, I'm going to go in with this High Shine Lip Gloss. I've never shown it on this channel, but I've talked about it, and I bought it for myself a while ago, and I'm almost out of it. So, yes. But look at that shine. It's by Essence, and I got mine from Ulta Beauty, and it's in the drugstore side, and it was like $3.99. So you can't pass that up. But look how much shine it adds, and your lips will stay like this for a while. Very hydrating, not sticky, and it just adds like a ton of shine. But this is the finished look. How do you guys like it? Thank you so much for watching. Sorry that it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back, and keep a lookout for more. Bye.